looking at a mild one this evening. It really has been quite the nice stretch across our area. It's just a touch warmer tonight versus what we have seen. Here's your official observation. 58 degrees at Savannah Hilton Head International Airport, and dew points are slowly creeping up into the 40s. South to southwest winds will also continue, but nothing really to write home about. And you notice the reflectivity there on Viper radar. All that is in one spot, not moving like a rain shower would. Well, it's not a rain shower. It is just ground clutter. Here's what we have Sunday. Again, starting off mild. Winds out of the southwest will be pretty gusty, though, about 15 to 20 miles per hour with those gusts. Otherwise, a few passing clouds from time to time, and yes, warm temperatures. Temperatures topping out in the upper 70s, dare I say, even 80s for some of you inland. High pressure sits over our region. That has kept us, again, rain-free for a while. We haven't had a measurable bit of rain in a while. Other places, though, California getting in on this, Los Angeles area, along with portions of Central California, even into NorCal, getting in on widespread rain. They're going to have multiple rounds of rain to deal with. The eastern U.S., though, dominated predominantly with drier air and ridging for the southeast, a bit more active to our north with activity across portions of West Virginia. But otherwise, this cold front is a dry one for our intents and purposes. And as it moves in, we will have winds intensify out ahead of it. That continues through tomorrow with 10 to 15 mile per hour winds and gusts over 20 miles per hour, particularly along the coast is where things will be a bit more dicey. Conditions are going to generally improve by the end of the day, though, and we're going to be left with a pretty nice rest of the Sunday. Again, a mild start gives way to a very warm afternoon, a few clouds here and there, but you notice the cold front starts to make its way in. That cloud cover gets out of here. Starting off Monday, though, it will be cooler. This model has been trending cooler than what my forecast has been going for, but regardless, looking at more 40s, inland spots slightly cooler. The day overall may end up trending cooler. I've lowered my highs down into the lower 70s, but guidance does not want to warm us up all too much, and we're going to be left with, yet again, another pretty mild evening and a cool one to start off Tuesday. For tonight, temperatures dip into the low to mid 50s for the most part. Winds are going to be out of the southwest 5 to 15 miles per hour. We go into the day Sunday, winds are going to be a bit more gusty out of the southwest, shifting to a westerly origin, gusts to 25 miles per hour possible before sunset. Small craft advisories in effect on our local waters. 15 to 25 knot winds develop. 3 to 5 foot seas are expected. And into the extended forecast, we are going to be looking, again, warm conditions for tomorrow. A bit cooler Monday with highs barely reaching the 70s, but by the middle to end of the week, a bit more warm and humid with above average temperatures.
Yeah, all that is looking pretty dry. I'll tell you where it wasn't dry over in Athens, but not because it was raining out raindrops, because it was raining touchdowns. We got boots on the ground coverage of one of the biggest games in college football. A recap of UGA versus Texas next in sports.